of the lane.
Moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been, a decent number of assists so far for him.
Now here's Ellis. 17 points for him last game against New York. Shot clock at 6. The tray. Another 3 for Dallas.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Dallas on defense. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line party.
Not to mention some ham and turkey, but
Matthews. The shot is off, and the Mavericks going the other way now. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Parsons got the ball. Over in the corner, Ellis. Parsons with it. Matthews covering. Parsons against Hill. Now here's Parsons. Tight defense on him. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Guys, this has been one of the weaknesses for this team all season long. They're shooting just 71% as a team.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Now, here is Hill. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington. Shot's good.
How about a little flair and style from West on that one?
Dallas with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. McLeod passes to Parsons. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Scola comes in for David West. And it's C.J. Miles in for Tayshaun Prince. Then for the Mavericks, White comes in for Chandler. And it's Aminu in for Dirk Nowitzki. Hill drives in. Feeds it to Scola. Can't get it to go. And it's Dallas the other way. Ellis kicks to Wright. This one for three. And he tripped from McLeod. Speedy's got 15 points. In Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock in and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Johnson, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dallas also making a switch. Harris is checked in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Speedy. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and Coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Here is Miles after the made shot from McLeod. And Miles kicks to Hill. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Passes it to McLeod. Launches a three. Another three for Dallas.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Kicks it to Mahinmi. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Right, the pass to McLeod. Fires from deep. That's good. Wow. Speedy's got 23.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Here is Mahinmi. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Miles. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 22. Parsons passes to McLeod. Takes a three. Another three for Dallas.
Look at that lead up and down the court. They have been in complete control all night.
And it's kept this building as quiet as a library. These fans have had nothing to cheer for.
Hill drives in, and it's right, sending it back. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. We start the second quarter. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
On the floor for Dallas, McLeod. He's in at the point. Brandon Wright is out there with Chandler. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then it's Felton in at the 2. The Pacers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Here's Speedy, and he just worked New York in that last game. Pass to Felton. Here's Speedy. He's guarded by Johnson. There's the feed to Chandler. And Aminu kicks to Felton. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
And here is Johnson, following the three-pointer by Raymond Felton. No good.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Pass to McLeod. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Their offense really sputtered in that game. They went through stretches where points became very hard to come by.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't too bad, but this game still is about making shots, and the shot making wasn't there.
That's the way to work on D.
Both. And we play just grouping now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Scola comes in for West. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Tayshaun Prince. And it's Hill in for Johnson. Now here is Hill, averaging 16 points a game. That's good.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
Mavericks leading by 22. From deep. And that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from McLeod. Speedy's got 29. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Hill. He kicks it to Scola. Wants to get it to Hill and does. That's good. Hill's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Dallas has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. The dish now to Lido. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's McLeod. Another 3 for Dallas.
And of their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
And here's Matthews. Following the 3 from McLeod. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist from Miles. Matthews has got 6. McLeod passes to Harris. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Just a fantastic game for Speedy. He's got 32 points. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Yeah, you are right, Clark. I mean, it's been fireworks from deep. He's just so dangerous out there.
Here is Matthews. Down low, West and Hibbert. Hill is out there with Matthews. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well,
in the last matchup against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He finished with 45 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
it clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Hill dishes to West. Inside to Hibbert. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Here's Speedy. 32 points in the game. Parsons outside. There's the pass to McLeod. And it's off from three-point range. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's West. Here's Hibbert. Lays it up and banks it in. Hibbert's got 5 points now this quarter.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Let's take a look at Wesley Matthews. Some stats for him. Some good work from him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 4 assists and 4 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
The Mavericks have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And that one falls for Chandler. Chandler hits them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
You can't get into much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Hill kicks it to West. It's back to Hill. The shot's good on the assist by West. 10 points for Hill.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Here's McLeod. Drains the three-pointer.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Hill kicks to Hibbert. It's Prince on the wing. West setting the pick for Prince. Pick up by Hill. Matthews, no one around him. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 3rd rebound on the night. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Mavericks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Indiana making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Scola comes in for West, and it's Johnson in for Wesley Matthews. And then for Dallas, White, he's checked in for Chandler. Aminu comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Felton in for Monte Ellis. And so it's Dallas with it. George Hill missing his last shot. And he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from McLeod.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Johnson, the pass to Scola. Here's the screen. Will it go? That is good. Scola's got his first 2 points.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Dishes to Felton. He feeds it to Parsons. Here's McLeod. Another 3 for Dallas.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Hill left side. Prince outside. The 3 from Johnson. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Aminu with it. Passes it to McLeod. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the 3-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Now here's Scola, averaging 8 points a game. Hill dishes to Johnson. Scola, a screen on Felton. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson, that's for 2, and he hits the jump shot.
He typically may not contribute a lot, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have the ability to.
Here's McLeod. Another 3 for Dallas.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hill kicks to Scola. The drive by Hill. Aminu grabs the miss.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Feeds it to Felton. A 3-pointer, no good. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Tune in. And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Ellis.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Great assist like the one we just saw.
Teams deciding to change it up. Here's Harris. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Dirk and Chandler up front. Ricky Lito is out there with Harris. And it's Crowder in at the 3. Here's Crowder. He dishes it to Harris. Kicks to Lito. Clock at 6. The feed now to Crowder. From the arc. And the shot is good.
Back-to-back 3s for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
The Pacers making a switch here. Sloan's check in. And Chandler. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Matthews has got 11 points here in just the second half. Dallas has gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. McLeod past Toledo. There's the dish to Harris. Here's Speedy. 4 on the clock. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. 50 points for Speedy.
Great second half. I mean, he came out of that locker room ready to play.
Here's Sloan, defended by McLeod, and Sloan kicks to Miles. Off target from three-point range.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
The shot's good from McLeod.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Sloan. Picked by West. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Can't hit. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Harris passes to McLeod. There's the triple. Another three for Dallas.
I'll tell you, point land here in the fourth quarter.
You called that one right. Causing some serious harm from long range.
And it's the Pacers with the ball.
2 minutes.
And Sloan kicks to Matthews. Pass to Hibbert. They need this. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Just absolute domination in this one for Roy Hibbert. He's got 10 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. Johnson comes in for Wesley Matthews. And then for Dallas, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Crowder. And it's Felton in for Devin Harris. Now, here's Felton. Nowitzki dishes to Felton. That's good.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Here's Sloan. Pass to Johnson. Nowitzki against West. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Dallas. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Nowitzki, the pass to Felton. Here's McLeod. Another 3 for Dallas.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for Dallas.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
Well, I think they're very motivated to come in tonight and win after losing the first game against them this season.
Without question. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept, and it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Speedy. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying